What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope you all doing well. I don't got much time, so I ain't gonna make you wait for it. You already know what I'm here to do. It's the Six Paths Commandments. Six Paths Dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me. I'm gonna go ahead and humbly give y'all this video. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna talk about, what I was gonna touch on. All I knew was that the Ghetto Barbie and Jhonni Blaze saga had to be explored a little further. Because again, it's one of those really unique moments where you seeing so many things that are specific to this generation being played out. Before I go any further, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Who the hell's that's opportunity calling? See, I'm optimistic. That's opportunity calling. And just like that, it stopped calling. So we straight up off my train of thought. But anyway, so I was saying, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. I appreciate y'all being here. But before I go any further, I also want to say that if you're here, thank you for being here. This is Six Paths TV. On this channel, one of my main goals is to improve your relationships to people, places, and things. And from there, I can get you to do a little self-correction. You understand? And then from there, I can get you to grow the fuck up. That's what this channel is about. Getting y'all to grow the F up. That's the biggest problem with all of society right now, especially with our generation and especially with us black folks. I address everybody on this channel, but I mostly be addressing my people, my folks. A lot of work we got to do, man. So the Jhonni Blaze and Ghetto Barbie story is important because we got to realize that on some level, beautiful women will always be influential, right? And people will always listen to and pay attention to beautiful women and always emulate or imitate beautiful women. The same thing with rich, talented, and powerful men. People will always emulate and copy these people. So whether or not it's just their personality, people will always try to, for the most part, appropriate certain parts of their personality, or you just whether it be how they dress, how they speak, certain decisions that they make. We gotta just admit, when a celebrity does some shit, it's just way more fly. When you rich and you a baby mama, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not really worried about rent. You know what I mean? Like those aren't big concerns of hers. Assuming you got money and stuff like that. You understand? It's a whole different dynamic. But for us regular people, certain decisions are gonna really affect you. Like just something as simple as, again, like rent going up, mortgage going up. It changed someone's entire life. Having an injury, being sick, not being able to work for a little bit, it change someone's entire life. It can compromise so many different things. You understand? So we have to start there, and especially people who are famous or known to many people, they'll always have a lot of influence. So the thing about the Jhonni Blaze and Ghetto Barbie situation is that, these are the kind of girls. I'm not saying that all women are saying specifically that they want to be like or look like these women and whatnot, but for the most part, the way they're built, these are attractive women who have a lot of followers, and essentially you can say, they get a lot of attention. But throughout this beef, we've come to find out, and again, I don't think anyone really thought that these girls were rich or doing very, very successful necessarily, because we come to understand also that women who had this particular look and they have a lot of followers and stuff like that, a lot of times they do, they be doing bed work. You know what I mean? Bedrock shit. You get it? Cool ice water. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Actually, you know what? Before we get there, had another revelation. So another part of this whole thing is the conversation between Drake and Jhonni Blaze. So that's how I learned about this whole thing. And then from there, I found out this beef is brewing. It's popping. You see how high my shoulders are? It's just popping. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of drama. All right, they out for blood. You understand me? But before I go there, let's go ahead and have a little fun, man. I want to play this drum right here before we get too serious, man.
But I do have boundaries.
What's your boundaries? What would make you upset?
Like if I just tell you not to do something and then like you deliberately do it again, you know. Like if we're dating, I wouldn't want you to go out to the club with your girls.
You say you wouldn't want me to go to the club with my girls?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you want me to stay at home all the time?
No, I mean we could be together all the time. What the fuck you need to be at the club for?
No, I'm not saying like if we go. Okay, so if I went out every now and then with my girls.
No, especially not with that ass. You crazy.
That mean that you're insecure.
I mean, those are my boundaries. If you don't like them, it's okay. You can leave. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna stop you. Those are my boundaries.
Jealous?
No.
So I was looking through the videos and I was trying to find something, you know, because I was thinking I want to play a few things that are a little more lighthearted, give a little more variety to the show and whatnot. And I was like, yo, if this is pre-social media, I'm also going to be talking about what social media has done to relationships and really done to women. Because what's going on between every single part of this issue with Jhonni Blaze and Ghetto Barbie is not possible without social media. Everything they're doing is all playing out on social media. But anyway, I realized that the kind of woman that he's looking at in that video now, this is 10, 15, 20 years ago and whatnot, he would not have had the balls to come in off the gate, standing on business, saying what his rules are, saying what his program is. It just keep me in a stack. That's just not where black men was at all those years ago. And this is how different things are. And even when I look at that gentleman, right, I could see, I could be wrong, but he has to be at least 30 something. He looks pretty mature. Now my generation is notorious for being in the early 40s, still dressing like how he's dressing. Nothing wrong with his outfit. I'm just trying to get an idea, you know, where he's at. But he seems to be a man of a mature age. And this is also the beauty of not being controlled so much sexually, you know what I mean, or not being so driven sexually in terms of your choices. A lot of men don't really understand how testosterone works. Okay, Instagram teaches you how testosterone works. You know what makes a man go on Instagram? Women. A man could sit there, especially if his testosterone is high, he could sit there and want to look at women the entire day. That's a part of testosterone. So you have to recognize that about yourself in order to make, you know, just the best decisions, or even understand how you feeling about something or how you feel about someone. You know what I mean? It's the same as like always use the example of McDonald's, right? If I've been eating good the whole week, and let's say I've been eating good, I'm getting 6 eggs, some potatoes, a little bit, you know, I might have a piece of pork cutlet. Understand? I'm eating Greek yogurt. Get a lot of water in, some more potatoes, some oats. And you say to me, hey, do you want to go to McDonald's? I might say, yeah, I'm all right, I'm cool. Right? But let's just say I've been so busy doing God's work that I forget to eat like Beyonce. I have not eaten since yesterday around 4 o'clock, and it's this time right now. It's 9:22 p.m. You say, hey, six paths. You want to go have a 6-path dinner at McDonald's? Listen, McDonald's it's going to smell different. Okay, it's a different experience. I won't mind the fiend outside holding the door. Respect to them. Everybody plays a role in the ecosystem. Don't agitate, celebrate, right? And we always got to be conscious of where we are when we meet people and have certain experiences, right? And if there's a deficit, if there's something that we're not getting, that has a huge impact on how we experience people and how we experience things, all right? So, anywho, so I want to just touch on that from the biological standpoint, right? But as far as this guy right here, it made me realize that, yo, black men in mass, we are becoming the freest we've ever been. Men are starting to say no. And like I was saying, the Drake conversation is how this whole thing popped off for me in terms of me learning about what was going on. And even though I don't think he was as direct as he could be, but essentially the conversation was about telling her no. So let's play that message again.
I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, y'all, story time. I just
I wouldn't be honest. I wouldn't be being honest with you if I didn't say that, like, oh, if I told you, yo, let's go for dinner, or I'm at the posto, come kick it, that I wouldn't be nervous. I'm just nervous. And I'm not saying it to make you feel bad. It's just kind of a result of your actions, in the past, no matter how long ago it was. It just makes me nervous. I just don't know what's going to happen to me as a result of like getting close to you again. Clarity, because I really don't feel good in my heart watching you text me and then like knowing that I'm seeing it sometimes, not all the time. I mean, but sometimes I'm seeing it and I'm like, damn, I don't know what to say to her. Like, cause I just don't know where to start again, really, with this situation. Like, I really don't. I don't know where to start. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be honest. I wouldn't be being honest with you if I didn't say that, like, oh, if I told you, yo, let's go for dinner, or I'm at the posto, come kick it, that I wouldn't be nervous. I'm just nervous. And I'm not saying it to make you feel bad. It's just kind of a result of.
So when I first heard that, I felt like he wasn't being direct, but I felt like, he was also speaking from the heart. Now, so before I'm commenting on the fact that he's trying to have this conversation, what it means in terms of how he feels about her, and at this point, Drake has experienced a lot of different women, and pretty much at a rate where they're all fine as hell, which a lot of men will never experience. So I kept making this point about the fact that he's talking to her means that she means something to him, right? And there's something very nostalgic about being with her that I guess he must miss. And it's a bit of a reach back, but overall, even though it's not as direct, because he's saying to her, listen, like, you really like screwing me over, and I didn't do anything to you, and he's referring to this. Now, they're not up anymore, but if you would have put in Johnny Blaze, Vlad TV, and Drake, what's going on? You came in here like a reoccurring character in our show. Oh, your hoodie's over there.
Walked up the steps.
Whoa, what happened? Oh, it's like you have a girl sweat on you.
Bro, they hot box at Dunkin' Donuts. They hot box at Dunkin' Donuts.
Fam, I am in the middle of feeding the people. Y'all talking about hot box at Dunkin' Donuts?
Sorry.
I swear, if I was in here doing the 16th chapel on my back, painting that John, you wouldn't have came in here talking about hot box and Dunkin' Donuts. You know that Dunkin' Donuts is first of all, it's built on a demonic pentagram or something. It's on the ancient Indian burial ground. It's the worst Dunkin' Donuts ever.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
The worst one. Listen, if you ever in Irvington on Springfield Avenue, by the Supreme and whatnot. That is, I went in there and saw this woman basically with her drawers out. She had to be like 6'3", you know what I mean? And I think those was like a pajama top, because like the side of her drawers was showing and everything, and very confrontational. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, back to the subject. So yeah, I was telling my sister, as ironic she came in there, I was saying like, yeah, I feel like Drake could have been a little more direct. But still, he was freestyling. He was off the dome. And now thinking about it now, he definitely was. No, he was drinking. He was drinking. And he was smoking. You know what I'm saying? He was in his vibes and whatnot. He said, you know what? I need to write some songs. Let me go ahead and talk to Johnny Blaze. But overall, that video was about saying no. All right. And I have to say, hold on, where's my other page at, so that we can go look at Johnny Blaze real quick. Hold on, this is so that we're clear on who we're talking about. Oh boy. Let's just put in Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze has 2 million followers. So we're talking about this person, okay? In case you can't see. My bad, y'all. Okay, we're talking about this person, okay? Like Johnny Blaze is like mad fine. Okay. Oh. Not catching me like that. I don't know how old she is, right? But she's still hella fine, okay? And Drake is saying no. And then I realized that, yo, black men are starting to say no because that conversation was still about saying no. All right. And also, what he's also saying is, this is all dawning on me. This is all freestyle. He's also saying that, hey man, listen, like that box is fire, and I really would like to come hit it, but yo, you're terrible. You're just terrible. You're just too terrible to be around, and I just can't. You know what I mean? That was a really nice way of saying it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not strong. I'm a strong dude. I could bench a decent amount of weight. You understand me? I could do a decent amount of push-ups. I'm not as strong as Drake. All right. I probably would have just never made it. I got to reject Johnny Blazes. I'm sorry. Nah, I kid. Anywho, but yeah, so black men are saying no, and I think that women need to understand why. That's why breaking down this whole Johnny Blaze and Ghetto Barbie situation is important. All right, because also, and I think social media, and again, us having social media has had so many different impacts on us sociologically, but it's had the biggest impact on women and especially relationships because again, this relationship is not unique. And like I was saying before, is that too much fakeness, too much pretending, like not wearing your hair, you know what I mean? Not, the makeup, basically the makeup, the lashes, the hair dye, nails, there's all these different things. They're not necessarily bad things, but as we can see, it has an impact on your personality. Because again, when you see these girls have all that going on. They have the lashes, the makeup, the body, also the fake bodies. Now I'm saying, growing up, we did not see this many. It's not. I don't think it's as rampant as people make it seem. But at least online, that's something you see for people who are trying to be popping online, especially it is like we've had just a surge in sex work, and a lot of y'all are unsuccessful sex workers. There's a girl that I still follow just to see how bad she's doing. This person's supposed to be like how you a struggling dominatrix. She was a struggling she has videos like crying online, and I think there was a space she was using to do her dominatrix work, and they closed it, and you know what I mean. And basically, she gets online and go cry about it. And I mean, at the time, I kind of felt for her, but now I think about it as I'm like, yeah, but you're supposed to have a plan B, C, and D, especially if you run the business. If you're an adult, you're supposed to have a backup plan. You cannot respond to some shit by crying online. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm supposed to buy into you being a dominatrix. You see how confused that is? So anyway, let's go ahead and play this beautiful video from this content creator, because I definitely wasn't going to piece all this stuff together. But again, we mostly want to be getting into it's important to practice and value telling the truth. All right, let me just find this video real quick. Oh, the internet's moving slow, or my computer wants me to do an update. And I'm like, bro, chill. Here it is. All right, fair you. All right, the tank hawk stops how I get fired. All right,
hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. All
right, so it's called E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Fair use. Thank you for making this great video and putting stuff together for us. Thank you so much.
In this video is allegedly let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and.
All right.
What? Barbie and Johnny Blaze are no longer cool or besties. So when Johnny Blaze put out the flowers that Barbie sent her saying sorry, Faith said this is so crazy because she was literally talking about both of us to each other. Never betrayed this girl and was always loyal to her. And for you to do all of this because I didn't want to stay in Aruba for her birthday, nah, it's more than that. You always had hate in your heart. You been a snake. I shouldn't have trusted you after you did me dirty the first time in 2017 and then apologized because so many
Oh, okay. So is this right here is from these are flowers that Ghetto Barbie sent Johnny. So this is the whole this all this stuff, so she airing everything out. This is from Johnny.
people warned me. Okay, so let's get into some more. I ain't never had no beef with nobody, not Barbie or Johnny Blaze. We was all cool. This girl is really and honestly mentally ill, and clout is such a dangerous drug also. Okay, like you did all of this for what? We've been back from Aruba 3 weeks ago. You claim you beat my butt. You blocked me from your page, but still.
So let me tell you something. If you watch any of these videos and you see the way this Ghetto Barbie girl been talking, how she talks about Johnny and whatnot, and just how angry she sounds, and just how ready she sounds to do her harm. Listen, if you watch some videos, I am confident, she got the glizzy on her. That the way she talking, with the confidence she got is not. I plan on necessarily fighting. I ain't saying she won't, but she operate on that. I got the glizzy on me type energy. We see this shit. And it's crazy. It's like, I could never imagine someone I'm cool with, someone I'm friends with. It's not a normal thing for someone that you cool with or you have a good relationship with for you to ever behave towards them in a hateful way. All right. That is literally insane. That is abusive. That's not a thing people do or should be doing. If you ever experience that in a relationship, go ahead and stop being friends with that person and get away from that person. That's a form of abuse. Listen, y'all, walk the walk. I don't know what she's doing. I'm gonna read this real quick on camera in front of y'all. Show y'all walk the walk. How much y'all saying? Yo, Six Pass ain't about the kid. The Six Pass loves kids. All right, this is her for some college stuff. It's called artificial intelligence. Using colons? Oh, okay. Plagiarism detection tools influencing academic integrity in college students. That's way too much content for y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm done. All right. That was too exclusive for y'all. Behind the scenes. I was in here cooking too. But back to cooking, the most important thing. Yeah. Sharon. Ghetto Barbie. And Johnny Blaze.
Oh boy.
Still following my page from a fake page.
Now you gotta listen to this.
And then the very next day after I went to Johnny's party, you started hanging out with a chick that you talk so much shit about. You say you didn't like that I used to be cool with. And the whole time y'all doing all the days I'm out of town hanging with my man, not caring about what y'all got going on.
So this is from the Faith girl. So she's the X factor to this whole thing. You know what I mean? And this girl Faith, you know what I mean? Who all and they all got big butts. All three of them. You know what I'm saying? All have some work. You know what I mean? That's a wild trifecta. And that's why I was saying soon. Listen, this is why I have to get into politics. Because again, if they were under Levi's law, you know what I'm saying, and they could have got pulled over and everything, we'd have found out that you don't have a BBL permit or your license and whatnot, and you will be taken off the street. You know what I'm saying? Until you can pay the ticket, you can make bail. We ain't gonna put you in prison or nothing like that, but it's like, it's like having a suspended license. You know what I'm saying? You guys like your BBL license suspended. You know what I mean? You can't be walking around with all this ass. No, it's not. Nah, it's just not gonna work. No good. No bueno. We want to fast forward a little bit. I want to get to where Faye starts spilling his tea about all these hustles that Ghetto Barbie be doing.
She called defects on me. It didn't work. So you and your cousin, who you was literally dogging out to me about how she on Section 8.
And I was not telling you that her cousin looked like they ain't got no job.
Yeah.
I was just saying that in the other video. Her cousin looked like she ain't never worked. know what I'm saying? If you run her history, she ain't worked since 2019. All right. And now was at Marshall's. Her last job was at Marshall's. All right.
And don't have nothing, her or her mama. And so much.
Or her. See, like, this is about to heat up soon. All right. This is about to really heat up. That's a lot. You'd be first of all, why are you talking about your cousin like that? So this is the cousin that Ghetto Barbie had with her for all the time that she was basically coming to attack her friend. I can never imagine when driving somewhere to go attack Al. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine like Sash having friends like that? Making videos saying, we're outside your house, Sash. You know, like, that's crazy. I'm supposed to be friends.
Called herself messing my mobile salon up because I guess you're mad that I said I have too much to lose.
Hold on, I'm gonna let her show you these pictures.
Who sell pussy don't have anything to lose. But like you told Jhonni yesterday, you didn't lie. You told the truth. So why are you mad because I told the truth? But I've been quiet long enough. I promise shit's gonna change major. Did you real soon?
You know what's crazy about this is that, you know, I always say that like the reality TV era, back when I was more of it's still a thing, right? But it had a lot more influence. And the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop was the most influential in terms of like changing how Black women talk. Because mostly shows were based or from around there. When it came to Atlanta, when Atlanta was a part of this whole thing, the Love and Hip Hop New York was cool, but Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because what it was about was these were really the worst niggas around. Because Atlanta is also a big like import place where people come from all over the country who are terrible, and they all converge in Atlanta. They all converge there. It's like the Baki on Netflix, where all like the the Tokyo Revenge arc, where all the people niggas from Death Row, like 7 of them, come to Tokyo because of the energy they feel there. You know what I mean? So all the worst people, they get driven here. They like geese. You know what I mean? They fly down south. You know what I mean? You know, Black folks always try to like move down south when things go wrong. Niggas say you moving down south, bro. That nigga's desperate for a change in life. Okay, especially if you fall through on it. And you always go to Atlanta or somewhere near Georgia. You always wind up in Georgia. But anyway, so but those was definitely the worst niggas. And that also represents the shift of the mixing of classes. You know what I mean? I was thinking about that too, about how Black people love to like put people who ain't supposed to be somewhere in like high society. You know what I mean? Like because that's what happens in movies. Because it's worlds colliding, you know what I mean? But anyway, I brought up the reality TV thing because, like, yo, the way they're communicating, this would not be possible without social media. That's right, Grandma. This would not be possible without social media because you would never be able to post. Like, how would you be able to have this kind of thing play out? But most importantly, think about it. Who writes some shit like this? She says, but I've been quiet longer. No, matter of fact, let me read like we on TV. But like I told you, Jhonni, yesterday, you didn't lie. You told the truth. So why are you mad? Because I told the truth? But I've been quiet long enough. And I promise you, shit's going to change major. Hold on, what? Shit, I promise shit's going to change major. That's, oh God, you always got terrible grammar. I promise shit is going to change I gotta add my own shit. I promise you, shit's going to change in a major way. Did you? Wait, come on, Faith. Real soon. Because like when that sound like hands on your hips. That sound like after that, you would have heard the dun, you know what I mean? And then they go to a commercial break. Like that's how that sounds. It's not how people communicate. They don't communicate. Like no one does this fly. You know what I mean? She
now right here, Faith is showing some pictures.
And then right here. So this basically this is what this is what happened between two. These supposed to be her friends. So Ghetto Barbie and her cousin on Section 8 with them Uggs came through and actually defaced her
of her mobile salon. You beat me up over a month ago, so you say. You call defects to my daughter's school. I have stayed quiet the whole time until you call yourself damaging my property yesterday. So you mean to tell me it was okay for her to call defects on you and everything else and do everything else regarding your child and didn't expose her, but her messing up your mobile salon was the draw?
See, I've been quiet.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Now this is historical. This is the big deal. When I was coming up, when I was growing up, I had no idea that women who look like this was doing or going through the things that you were about to hear. All right, like I was saying before about influence. This is really important. These kind of girls, young girls, are growing up wanting to look like this, and they thinking this girl got all these followers. These people have 1 million followers. And this also speaks to I don't like, I was saying with my brother the other day about how like I don't like when y'all bros be online talking about well, while he paying for this, I'm going to invest the money. Yo, my ninja. There are entire firms and businesses dedicated to investing and getting people into the right investments. Mm-hmm. Wait. No. First of all, you know how high, even with a small business, right? You know how high the failure rate is for a small business? It's damn near 100%. Almost 100% fail. I'm not saying that you can't be successful, but it's like I'm just like that's just cavalier. You know what I'm saying? That's just hella cavalier. You know what I mean? That's like I don't know, man. Me having some kind of like security service and everything, and and somebody called me and they had me come do a job and everything, and they start talking to me like, oh yeah, so how long you been doing this? Oh shit, I just started last week. Yeah, I feel like I keep myself pretty safe, so I keep you safe too. I got this pistol legally. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like you would feel like, yo, I should put a little more into that. You know what I'm saying? I got to at least learn some self-defense. You know what I mean? A little judo. So I could just like, throw people out the way. That's what judo is basically. That's what I think it is. It is when you get rid of your problems, you just throw people away. So anyway, when I was at work listening to this, I ain't gonna lie, like I was as comfortable as learning about Tashiki. That's how uncomfortable I was. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in cold sweats thinking about her.
For a long time because I was advised to be quiet, but I'm really tired of it. Like you sit up here flexing.
These girls is grown. You see her neck sooner?
On Instagram for clout, girl.
These ain't no young people right here. This is a grown people. Grown.
Bro, like, let's be real. You have to Amazon flex every day.
Yo. She has 1 million followers.
To pay your bills. You steal their shit and take it to your house.
Let's
talk about that. You steal Amazon flex.
She don't even know what's in there. Oh my God. You said you Amazon flex every day. And this is where people are trying to get to.
Shit and take it to your house every day. When you hungry and when your son hungry, you go and you start door dashing. No, Uber Eats my.
Oof. First of all, I might believe it because she did the correction. It wouldn't matter if she said DoorDash or Uber Eats, but she said no, my bad. Uber Eats. You know what I mean? She turned Uber Eats, which is already a verb, into an elevated verb. You know what I mean?
My bad. You start Uber Eating and you take their food and you eat their food up. Both of them cars that you have right now, let's be real, let's tell everybody the truth. Both of those cars that you have right now, they're both in repossession stages. Why you hiding them in a garage? I have text message of that too.
This is so sad how once upon a time these grown-ass females was besties and cool, that they thought they could confide in each other to tell each other the deepest secrets and their struggle ever.
More.
Just keep it moving.
And on Instagram like you just got it. You got it. You know why?
Oh, whoa! I did not see that caption. Hold on.
The Camaro Challenger, whatever that you got, your mama just gave it to you for your son because she said Yeah, your mama gave you that car, that Camaro Challenger, whatever it is, because she said this is for your son. Okay, so stop sitting up here.
Says she also claims Barbie's son for and poops on himself. Barbie lets men violate him. Whoa, goodness gracious! So you remember Jhonni was saying that this girl has a child endangerment charge. She didn't say allegedly or you don't take care of your kids. She said she has a charge. So that means she has a diapers case.
You're flexing on Instagram like you just got it. You got it. You know why? Because you didn't have to pay your rent for what, 6 months or a year or whatever, because you fraud the government and didn't pay your and didn't pay your rent. The only reason you got that house is because you faked your IRS W-2s or whatever, your income tax return. You faked that shit to get a house, and now you owe the IRS. Stop playing with me, because I've been.
We also gotta normalize that life is a struggle, period. Okay. I guess struggles now are like jabs and an exposed moment. But let's not forget, a lot of these people that's online that's flaunting all this jewelry and stacks of money and everything else, there's always something behind it. Yeah, I think everybody on the internet is always doing things the legal way. I don't think so. Life is hard out here. A lot of people is just getting by. Okay.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna comment on this right here. I don't think the young lady means any harm or whatnot. But everything that she just said is a lot of wild black. I don't know if she's black or not. She look like she ambiguous. But everything that she's saying, I think what she means to say is that people have hard times. She just described how this girl basically is abusing her child. All right. What else? It says the girl's abusing her child. All these situations and whatnot, but not only that, but she's talking about this girl stealing. I'm like, fam, so it's like she said a lot of different things. People are ordering things off of Amazon and not getting them because Ghetto Barbie is taking them, which is a crazy sentence. People are ordering pizza, ordering burgers and fries, and trying to feed their kids and whatnot. And Ghetto Barbie is sitting at home with a few crave cases. Okay, it's cavalier. Like, those are a lot of nuances in there. I'm learning what the word nuance means. That's my new goal for the week, is learn what that word means, how to use it properly. I think nuance like details and different types of context and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, hard times and robbing people do not come and scamming the government. And that's why black people always getting in trouble, because we always breaking rules that you can't really, you don't break money rules. Anything with money, just giving them money. Mm-hmm. All right, that's all robbing. And again, I think the young lady is saying, you know, hey, don't put people out there like that. But I mean, given who Ghetto Barbie is, I'm just saying, like, he's terrible. He's terrible. Every time I see these people, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I do not have a sister like this. I may have other relatives like this, but I do not have a sister like this. Oh my God. Well, no, I do. I do. The other one, I had to stop. I had to block on TikTok. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm all right. I don't want to see this. I'm straight. This is weird. You know, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. If this is what you're doing over here, I don't think I'm supposed to be here as your like sibling. It's cool. It's not a big deal. Shout out to you. But anyway, that's why I want to comment on that. So
people are doing whatever they can, even, scamming the government,
What you making? No, you go to jail for that. You go to jail for that. Fair use. You go to jail for that. I'm like, that's like, she makes it sound like you're talking about, some people eat tacos, some people eat pizza. I'm like, no, it's not. No, these are crimes. Why do black people think that crimes aren't crimes? You realize that black people, we hate rules. We're so bad at rules that we don't treat crimes like crimes. You know how many times I be around the rappers and niggas that say, yo, well, you know what we should do right now, since we're driving in a car and we're in a car that's moving across state lines, let's roll up, you know what I'm saying, and blaze out the car so that when we do get pulled over, the car is skunking, and this is hard to explain in a different state. where it's just we don't know if it's legal or not. Anywho, so you know what? I want to move on to the next video, but I gotta let old girl talk real quick. Hold on.
No, it's not right. But the word
you was talking about her. You told her business. You went through her phone. You called me, telling us, girl, I went through Johnny's phone and she left her phone here and I went through her phone and girl, I seen all these, she been texting and this and that. You still here trying to call Johnny. I've been all these celebrities too. You did. You went behind Johnny back and them celebrities. Like Lil Baby. You told me that your mouth. Sean Kingston. All them people,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If you, I'm sorry, and it's no shade, but yo, you Sean Kingston don't even got a record out right now. Sean Kingston had a record out like Mad Law. Why you begging Sean Kingston? What? Why you begging Sean Kingston? Yo, that's crazy.
Who did it? And you talking about what, girl? It was to the point where the other day we went out and give me his number and told me he was trying to f me, and you begged me to give you the number, and the very next.
Hold on. Did she mean to say he want to F with me? Because it's like she said he said he want to F me, and then hold on. So that's who asked someone for someone's number? How a guy want to talk to you and then your friend bet? Okay.
That was Sunday, and Monday you was over there that okay? You was over there him the next day. And then the very next week, the ignored you the rest of the week. The whole week he ignored you. Then the following Monday before we went to Aruba, you went back over there. You went back over there and him again. You went back over there and again, and this time, ooh, I got that raw dog. I got that raw. You him raw the next time, okay?
Yo. All right, so we're going to stop that one right there, okay? This is a different era right here. I'm so proud of those men. You know why?
Why?
Because they're saying no. Saying no. If this is 20 years ago, somebody would have married Johnny Blaze. Somebody would have married. Somebody would have married this Ghetto Barbie. Matter of fact, before we go, let's just check out to see her in action real quick.
So in all reality,
this is all
they
painful.
all probably selling cootie cat. They going after one each other's men or whatever.
Okay, this is
started shit 39 years old. I'm 32. Go buy you something. You're supposed to be.
First of all, we came in on the perfect part of the video and whatnot. Fam, this is venomous. This is venomous. I'll tell you right now, Sharon. If you ever became friends with a girl like this, I'm taking y'all both out. I don't care what happens. I'll sit in jail for the rest of my life. I'm taking y'all both out. All right, I'll wait for the cops to come. For real.
Yeah, work. Taking the bags off the plane and putting them in the cart so they can go to my baggage claim. Why you ain't at work? What's blowing me is that you even on here talking shit. I done already whooped you. I done whooped you 2 times.
First of all, who talks about if it did happen? Who talks about beating their friends up? You know what I'm saying? If you have a fade with your friend and whatnot, y'all gotta sell things that way. First of all, that's a very manly thing. This is not really like this whole like what in the fist fight type of thing and fight a lot. You know, like dudes do this with guys that they have like issues with, not guys that we're friends, we hang out. That's weird. I could not imagine like anyone send me videos like this. You know what I mean? And not only that.
I done whooped you so bad. I said you want another round and you pulled out your phone trying to call the police. Yeah, on your.
That's another thing too about like the whole the athleticism of the hood rat. The hood rat always speaks as if she has like Captain America like endurance. You know what I mean? And strength. And it's just like she can whoop anybody. I don't know what's about being from the hood. You always have to build a subtle idea that you can beat anyone in the world. Like Captain America can't beat everyone, but somehow this person who never works out, you know what I mean? That's the way they physical can just whip anybody. But anyway, I want to go back to when old girl says, I just want you guys to hear her talk real quick. I want to go back to when old girl says, you know, we met this guy, he wanted to talk to me, you begged for his number, and then you met up with him the following Monday, and y'all did it, and then he ignored you for the rest of the week and whatnot. I was like, yo, whoever that guy is, he's a kink. Men are saying no. So I'm gonna share this next drawing with y'all, man. It's a little, you know. Actually, hold on, man. We gotta get to a more positive place. You know what I mean? We gotta have a little fun, you know, before we get to this next clip. You understand? If only I could find it. Goodness. Oh goodness. This drawing right here.
Sorry? What set are you repping? Oh, get the fuck out of my library.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
This is a little unreal. What have I done to bother you?
You're ripping a set on my turf.
Dude, I'm just wearing a bandana.
Yeah, well, it's the wrong color. What set are you ripping?
Sorry?
What set are you ripping?
I'm not repping any set.
Well, you're wearing a bandana, so I would assume that you'd be repping a set.
Oh, no.
Well,
Like bandanas.
No. It's oh no. Yo, I wish I had to peep when old boy picks his head up.
Next time you wear that shit on my turf, you better come with something. Because you know shit about the street life.
He picked his head up like, what?
Now
Whoa,
get
what's going
the
on
fuck
now?
out of my library.
Yo, my man closed the laptop. Like, hold on. What's going on here?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
This is a little unreal. What have I done to bother you?
It's a little unreal. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. This right here is culture. Because actually, if white folks did gangbang, right? I think this is how it would play out. It was like gang banging in the suburbs and whatnot. That's how it play. Because I mean, that's the only way a white guy can say it. I think, you know what I mean? If I like, you know, well, because you definitely would have like lame white dudes like banging too. You know what I mean? So I think that's definitely one. But let's go ahead and get to the this clip right here. I mean, listen, man, we all grew up on these two. This is Tamara. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me scroll down a little bit, turn the audio on. Oh, my computer's man slow today. Fair use. Yo, man, Tamara is, you know, has become like the Atlas of holding L's. Man, I'm just saying, like, how you get to where your twin sister don't want to talk to you? That's crazy. That's crazy. I think I said this to before about like, yo, you couldn't imagine what would have to happen to where like I don't want to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? I know you couldn't imagine me saying I don't rock with something like that. You know what I mean? That would be the weirdest thing. If it don't matter, if you couldn't imagine a reality when I'm saying that. But a lot of people's take on what's going on is, and this is a very mature concept, and it's become foreign to the African American community. And what it is that, you know, her sister and her husband are protecting their marriage. Okay. And now I know that in the Black community, again, we don't necessarily do things to ensure that, well, for one, to protect the family. You know what I mean? So Tia, when she broke up with Corey, she didn't break up with Corey because of anything actually happened. She left the relationship, you know, for the same reason a lot of women will just end the marriage. You know what I mean? And I think that a part of it is, again, what the thing I'm showing you with I'm showing everybody, but the thing with the Ghetto Barbie and Jhonni Blaze situation, what it shows is this is another danger of not valuing what's real. Having a fake body, having fake nails, fake hair, baby, all these different alterations, but they're not necessarily bad. But if you don't actually take time to put that same energy into who you are as a person, what kind of friend are you? What kind of daughter are you? What kind of mother are you really thinking about? And when you think about that, are you telling yourself you're good at it, or are you actually constantly working on it? Because you can't be good at something that you don't put effort into. That's another that's narcissistic mindset, because it lends itself to saying I cannot be wrong. Whatever I choose to do, it can't be wrong. But anyway, going back to the relationship thing, you know what I mean? The more we fake things, right? These two girls, they're all friends, but y'all are going to war like the greatest enemies of all time. That sounds cinematic. You're vandalizing property? That's crazy. Over someone used to be friends with, you know what I mean? That's crazy. It's one thing to say, hey, yo, you know what? Some stuff happened. We don't talk no more. That girl is trying to, she's attacking them girls because again, a narcissist also feels as though they have agency over other people, and basically, no, you can't be mad at them. Maybe early in the video where she sent the girl the flowers and whatnot and everything, and Johnny don't want to accept the flowers and everything from Barbie, and after that she flips out, you know what I mean? Because in her mind it's like, and a narc, and when you're in a narc mindset, no one deserves nice things. So anything nice you do, they need to really be happy about it, or they can't be mad at you, or they can't have an opinion that you don't agree with, to the point where, and again, it's what you're going to see play out in life. Don't ever be friends with someone who finds it fit to try to punish you because y'all have a disagreement. That's not a thing people do when you love one another. It's not a thing you do, period. That's up to the law. You can't take it upon yourself. The only thing you can do is remove yourself from a situation, and that's it. But you don't take it upon yourself to say, word, you're not my friend, so now I'm going to do this to you. Or you ain't doing what I want you to do. I'm going to do this to you. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, and again, what all these girls have in common? Surgery, all right? Makeup, and again, none of these things are necessarily bad things, but we're seeing this whole mindset that comes with it. And also, that's another thing that kind of puts this idea of people wanting to live these fantasies, that basically these lifestyles that aren't real. That also comes with an unrealistic mindset, you know what I mean? And then you start getting these results, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And Tia Mowry's mind, again, and again, so I always say men have to be careful to not overmanage. Men naturally want to problem solve and contribute, try to fix things, but he has to know when, I can't fix that. Mm-hmm. So if you with your man, if he hasn't worked on cars, maybe he can't change the tire. He can handle letting the car, if the car overheat, let the car cool down so he can put some coolant in. Let's say y'all having a leak, ready to leak, and y'all see coolant on the ground and whatnot. He got to put coolant in there. He can handle that. But if there's things that are more advanced and whatnot, yeah, he could try. But if your man tries to fix that car and he don't know how to change the radiator and whatnot, that could be a whole daggone mess. So he has, because if he does try without knowing how to at all, that will be him over managing. Okay, women have to be careful to not get caught up in, wanting to experience things, the stimulation. Like, so for example, right? Let's say if you're having a hard day, one thing everyone loves to do is they have to go have a tasty treat. The tasty treat gives you stimulation, you know what I mean? And you can look forward to it. It's like, all right, boom, I had this experience, and I'm about to have that experience. So that's like a normal way of that playing out, right? Women have to be careful to not get caught up in, I know I'm happy right now, but I want to experience this, because in her mind, it was like how you think when you're a kid. She thought, all right, I'm gonna get out this marriage, and at 42, I'm going to tear these streets up. And basically, she thought it was going to play out how it does on the Housewives of Atlanta. She's even dressed up for it. And now she actually has a show where she gets to, put on, this makeup with all this eyeshadow, and it's a lot of eye makeup. There's a lot going on with the eyes. You know what I mean? And it's this whole thing. And another thing too that I don't like before I get out of here is not letting certain people have certain things. I feel like there's an unfair, I don't know if it's a pressure, but I put it like this. This is the best way I heard to put it about Tia, because she was taking, a matter of fact, hold on, now I'll find looking for that. She was taking a lot of like risque pictures online. Okay, she had a one picture where she basically had like a corset top on. You could tell she ain't got no drawers on and stuff like that. And it's like, ma'am. Or taking pictures of her drawers and stuff like that. It's like, ma'am, what are you doing? Corey like that. You know why Corey likes that? I always talk to you about this youth thing, right? You know why her husband, and again, I'm not saying that she looks bad, but the point is that the girls I just showed you, Jhonni, Blaze, and Ghetto Barbie, they could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that, they're that archetype. And what bothers me is women who are attractive trying to imitate an archetype that's not you. You know what I mean? It's like certain things look good on guys who are muscular. You know what I mean? Or guys who have a certain build. If you don't have a certain kind of build, like for example, like that white dude we saw a minute ago in that video. If you try to dress like a black dude, he'll look weird. You know what I'm saying? Just wait and look around, because he's not a black dude. You know what I mean? Certain, you know what I mean? So he has to stay in his lane. And it was just like, man, seeing her take these pictures, and it's like her not having a self-awareness to know that, yo, you're like very grown. You're like super grown. You're in your 40s grown. You know what I'm saying? For a woman, I ain't saying you a senior or nothing like that, but you probably get you a discount. No, I'm joking. But they should get discounts to women over 40 years old. You don't have to say a discount. For women over 40, you should definitely get a discount when you go eat your meal and stuff like that. Nah, for real, I think that's something that women don't get that they should get. She get a discount and everything. But so our mom was like, oh, let me tell people how old I am. Like she wasn't mad, but she was like, tell people how like, bro, what you doing? Tell people how old I am. That's crazy. But now I'm more mature now, so I understand. You know what I mean? I get it. It's like, I want nobody telling one, like, if I ain't bench as much as I used to bench before, I don't want nobody telling me, yo, he benches like 135 now, right? Like, whoa, fam, you tell people how much I can bench right now? Not that I bench that. Bench way more than that. Man, am I playing with y'all? I'm a nice guy, but I draw the line at. But anyway, so I want to play this other clip from her show. Yo, T, this is a L, T. Matter of fact, like I was telling Sag, this should be your worst nightmare soon. Okay? You don't never want to, first of all, you don't want to have a reality TV show for anything. Black folks will never get a reality TV show to do anything good. All right. It's a lie. That's a lie. First of all, that was mad heavy. Just not where we are right now. No, tell us what happened. What was the last conversation? You being mad vague. My bad. So the other point sooner. I was saying like, yo, the influence. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If I was my best friend's wife, I would tell him to not talk to me. Because I could be a terrible influence. But nah, when you get married and stuff like that, no, I gotta go be with other married couples. You know what I mean? And and like, yo, I suggest you do the same thing. If you have a family and whatnot, you can't have homegirls around you who are not family oriented. Because the only thing they're gonna tell you to do is what single people do. And not only that, again, like buying into things that aren't real, it gets you to where you believe in other things that aren't real too. And then you're not able to understand, oh, this is bad for me. Or you and me don't actually have a good relationship. You know what I mean? Because you're not looking at what's actually going on. That's why fake this, fake that, online this, online that. Yo, it has an impact on how we make decisions. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm supposed to go to bed early and everything. But listen, man, the work got to get done. I was still productive. I consoled my friend earlier on my walk. You know what I mean? I read some school stuff that my sister is doing. You know what I mean? And I fed the streets. All right. And so, and listen, hold on to you. I'm gonna play. My bad. I'm lying. I lied. I didn't save it. My bad. Sorry. I didn't save it. Maybe I'll have it next time. Or not. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. And peace. All right.